Alright, welcome everybody. We are sorry. We lost to Baylor last game. We went for 2. We got a pick 6 to end the game. We went for 2, and it didn't work out. We lost 14-13, lost 16 rank, lost the home game. Kind of bad, but we're jumping into the game 6 now. We're gonna be Georgia again. 230,000 players on. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can get a win.
Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia,
here we go.
To kick it off to get us underway.
That's a bomb.
He'll bring it out. It's ball.
Good hit.
Pulled down at the 18 and the decision.
Alright, who's pausing? See how long this pause lasts. Hopefully not long. "25 seconds. Rat."
Bringing out of the end zone was not a good one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And that defense gets
Good
through.
back.
Down he goes at the 9.
Big time.
That guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. And you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me. David Pollack really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Here we go. Get off the field.
Splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Bringing the heat. Forced out of the pocket. Throwing on the block.
Pick!
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Pick!
After a solid return on the pick.
This defense talked about it. We want to.
What up, DJ Lagway? What up, son?
The offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, create some early momentum in this football game.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Mitch.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up.
Fires toward the end zone.
Oh my!
The finisher, the exclamation
Let's
point
go!
of that drive.
Oscar Dell.
Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, and make plays for the quarterback.
He's taking it out.
It's Hawkins.
Smash
He's
him.
brought down at
Let's
the 16.
go.
Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Alright.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Tackle him.
Running there.
That's terrible. He's
That'll
still
be
up.
good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you've got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
After that last completion, it's second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
That's not good.
Florida. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch,
I barely
they've got
touched
guys
him.
that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here we go. We're on offense.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Snagged in the middle, it's back.
Good.
He snagged him, but he'll be
Good.
down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the
Just throwing a
chain.
halfback screen here.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get
That's
him
not
at the
good.
46. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one.
Here we go, here we go.
And the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Ah.
Makes the grab. It's Wilson. It's a seam wide open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Finds a tight end.
Good.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run. And
DJ Lagway, bro.
Touchdown, Gator.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll call for the fair catch here. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Takes an easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rushes on him. Finds a man on the left. And he's still running after the move. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
2 and go
And
score.
I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Looking to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline.
There you go, nickel and dime, baby.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game, because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Damn it.
It is incomplete, and now
65-yarder.
4 seconds remaining. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away.
Get in.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
I get ball.
The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Gets it out fast. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the right.
Catch
and
that.
it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Unloads to the wide out. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising
Gotta get a foul
so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make... They stripped it out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Crosses the 30.
Oh my!
Touchdown Bulldogs. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Wilson. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second
Here we
down.
go. Give a stop.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Touchdown, Florida! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back,
Not
guys,
good.
that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Branch. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He's got the
Good.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards. But if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, man. That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And man, I love safeties that play with great vision in the back end, right? They're the safety for a reason. They're the back line of defense 99% of the time, and I love how he sees the ball, he breaks on it. This defense, they have an opportunity to finish this game. They've played well all game long. Now,
Touchdown, Georgia!
Let's go!
And they've got the lead in the final
Big.
man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
75 yards on the touchdown
Wow.
drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's out of bounds after picking up 8 yards, but they've got a lot of work to do late.
The bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's out of bounds, picked up the first down, but more important, only 15 seconds left.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did a good job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught close to the marker, it's ball. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And this will be for the game.
For the game here. He ain't in this.
It's goal!
He hit that?
Reach for Longwood, and he gives them the W. And with that field goal,
Wow.
they now have the lead. Glasses will be raised across the Sunshine State, a toast to the Florida Gators who take down Georgia in this rivalry game. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation